So what do you think of this, Allison?
This is huge. Oh my goodness. Wow. How many people can fit in here?
You can seat 8 people.
Oh my gosh.
You can actually seat 8 people in there. And you know what's beautiful about this? I actually own this hot tub.
Do you?
My son is 6'8", and what's great about the lounge, by the way, I'm referencing his height because this is 8 feet by 9 feet.
That's a pool.
Right. Yeah. But it's the ultimate in luxury too.
Yeah.
This is the MasterSpas LSX 900. This is also endorsed by Michael Phelps, who is the GOAT, and he had a lot to do with the ergonomic design of this. You can actually see the lounge, how it's ergonomically designed. It has an ABS sealed pan bottom, which is typically an upgrade on most tubs. This unit, there's not much more you could do to this tub on a turnkey basis. This operates on 3 6-horsepower pumps.
Oh my gosh.
LED lighting behind the headrests. These are your diverters, which we've talked about, but these are the diverters, a little bit different design. Again, the top of the line jets, the rotational therapy right here. That is a great feeling. And with us moving with 3 6-horsepower pumps, we are moving a lot of water, but now we're doing it at a level that is unprecedented in the entire industry. This is an award-winning hot tub. Michael Phelps' signature in this particular case means a lot because he just didn't put his name on it. He was physically involved in the development at what he wanted to see the tub. Because for me, the most important question is, what do you want the hot tub to do for you? If you've got younger kids and they're not done growing, I always tell people, hey, remember that. Because the kids are going to grow and then their friends grow. So you might want a bigger tub in that respect. But what's really important is to just understand the dynamics, how much physical space you have to put the tub and really what you want it to do for you.
I love that. I love that your family can grow with it.
So this seat I'm going to point out, this is uniquely exclusive to the LSX series. That is the Extreme Therapy seat right there. And it has 2 whirlpool jets on each side for your hips.
Oh.
That tub you can dedicate that one pump to. I love it. Like I said, I own this tub. It is absolutely amazing. And from a performance level, it still has the Master Blaster foot massagers. These are so powerful that you can sit in this captain's seat. And if you notice here, at 5'2", you're going to love this part. So what you might not be able to gain in your height on another tub, you can actually gain it here because it'll get the back of the legs and your feet. So sometimes when people are taller, you know, every mold is different, but this one is, I think it's going to be very enjoyable for you if you guys decide to go this route. Again, all the jets are interchangeable, same structural integrity with every hot tub that MasterSpas built. It's just different configurations, different molds, but you happen to be looking at the GOAT. This is the greatest of all time hot tub, and it is absolutely the ultimate in luxury. Point a couple other things out for you. You've got your waterfall there, which will cascade out over. You can adjust it, but it'll cascade out over the lounge. So you can sit in the lounge and have the water going over you. It's very therapeutic as well. Those are bubblers right there that are backlit with blue right now. If you notice to the right of that, yeah, that's a drink cup holder. The drink cup holder is backlit, and what it will do, it'll take on the light and the color that you choose. Okay, now to the right, you see this little thing here that's a remote control. So if you're in there, or if your husband's in there relaxing and you say, you know what, let's just turn it off for peace and quiet, hit that remote, and it'll turn everything off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Now the warranty on this is equal to our swim spa warranties and our Twilight warranties, which are 10 years structure, 7 on the finish, and 5 years parts and labor. So when you're comparing the Twilights to the LSX series, you go from an amazing hot tub to the ultimate in luxury.
Wow.
All these skirts are polymer lifetime guarantee on every tub that we have. Anything at this factory showroom that you choose to do is going to be cover, stairs, delivery, setup, startup chemical kit in your backyard.
Oh my.
And there's no charge for that. It's all inclusive.
Oh, wow. Greatest of all time across the board.
When you're looking at this LSX, what jumps out to you on it?
It looks like the hot tub of the future.
I think if you do that direct comparison for you guys, for you it might be space that's a pacing item for yourself. The size of it, those are things to consider, but you absolutely can't go wrong. But those are the differentiations actually between the Twilight series and this LSX.
Dave, is this the control panel?
Yes, this is state of the art. Though this is a really beautiful design, because what you can do here is you can actually see the MasterSpa logo shining and actually rotating. I'm going to slide the MasterSpa logo over there, and it activates that. Now from here you can control pump 1, pump 2, or pump 3, or all of them together, separate. Also here, this is the light. So if I do this and see, I just changed the color. What's your favorite color?
I love purple.
You love purple? Well, we will go one color at a time for you. You got blue there, you got red, and hopefully it won't let me down because there's purple.
There she is.
Isn't that awesome?
That is so pretty.
Yeah, and you can control this. Now you can actually control virtually everything from the top side controls as well. And again, this is 5 years parts and labor on this tub. Mm-hmm. But this is a real user-friendly interface, and we can go back to the home right here, the home side of it. You can dial up every aspect of the tub here. Oh, it's very, very user-friendly. And also what we do is we do a wet orientation on these hot tubs. So we just don't drop it off and leave it. We're going to educate you on how to use it. Also, if you come into any showroom here in the Houston market, you can get your water tested. You can get over that learning curve. And since you guys really haven't owned a tub, just come on back in. And we've got an in-house expert on water chemistry. And we'll make sure that you get it balanced and you're not overwhelmed. So we just don't drop it off and say, have a nice day. And you have a great vantage point of the other side of this tub right now, as you see it. Yeah. And we make this series in an 8-foot without a lounge, we have an 8-foot with a lounge. And then we also have a 7-foot LSX.
Oh my gosh, so many options.
Yes. So we've talked a lot about, your husband and yourself. Tell me a little bit more about your family and your kids.
Yeah, we've got 3 kids. I've got 2 boys who are growing like weeds, and then my little girl.
And how old are they?
10, 8, and 6.
So this is the important thing about 10 and 8 and 6, okay? 10, 8, and 6 means they're not done growing. So I really impress this on people to say, look, think about, because this purchase is going to be around for 25 years. Think about the size of the tub, not just the footprint that you have. I mean, if you're restricted with certain physical space, it is what it is. But if you have the space for a tub that's larger, not necessarily the LSX, but if you want the LSX, you're going to get the maximum seating capacity. But what's going to happen is you'll be super happy 3-4 years down the road, because now you don't have 10, 8, and 6, you got 13, 11, and 9, right? And now you've got a family that has grown into a tub that might be a little bit bigger now than you think, but long-term you're gonna be super, super grateful because you've invested in something that you don't have to go out and look for a bigger tub.
That makes sense. I hadn't considered that.
And that's great, because with a family, like, this is a family tub.
Yes.
But it also crosses over to the maximum therapy. So I want you to really take a look at this extreme therapy seat right here. You know how, Allison, this right here, these are whirlpool jets, okay? These are all adjustable. So when this comes on, you are literally pushing all that water, and it is focused 100% from the neck and the entire back. And with the hips, these are great. Now, I personally love this seat because I had a knee replacement about 2 years ago. So I can actually sit there, lift my knee up or turn my body and put this whirlpool jet right here with that and focus it right on there. And it will actually, you'll feel the inflammation go out of your body because there's that much water moving on it. That's really what happens. Our feet, our knees, and I'm a witness to that because you get inflammation when you're on your feet all day. What happens is when you get off your feet and you start moving the blood in your body like this with a really strong hot tub, you're gonna feel what real hydrotherapy is.
Oh, that would be so relaxing. Oh. I have noticed when I go to the pool, my skin's just a little bit sensitive. What's the water like in a hot tub like this?
Well, it's a great question because what you're referring to is that strong chlorine that gives you that real dryness in your skin, possibly most often will lead to your hair discoloring, things like that. So MasterSpas has had a solution for this for many, many, many years. And I'm glad you brought it up because I'm going to show you this right here. This is our filter system that is unique to MasterSpas. This is the EcoPure Charge, which is actually a copper zinc core, which is natural. This is all copper and zinc. And the simple version of this, it's going to dissipate through the water, and in about 6-7 months, we're going to ask that you replace that. And they're only about $46 each, plus tax. But the reality of it is this is all natural, because what happens is it creates a complete pass-through on the filter.
Oh my
and the
goodness.
copper zinc core goes in here, so it allows it to actually flow out through the filter. The other thing that MasterSpas does completely different, and this is all going to answer your question. These are bound around the outside. You don't ever want to take these off. A lot of manufacturers will not do this. This is really a well-done filter. You're going to get down into a little thing like a hot tub comb, turns your garden hose into like a mini power washer, but you're going to get down into between those pleats, and all you have to do is take this out and the other filter out and soak them once a month. Now, let's connect that to the water with MasterSpas. This copper zinc core reacting with the ozonator is going to allow it to take out the odor, the smell, and most people transfer from chlorine to bromine because bromine will give them a little softer approach. We take it way farther than that. We're going to take out a very high percentage of the impurities, the bacterias, and the pathogens completely out of the water. So you can actually come in there, your kids can come in here, you can open the eyes under the water.
Oh, how fun.
And your hair's not going to discolor. So hopefully that answers your question.
That'd be nice, yes.
If that's anything that we have that is like the secret sauce, if you will, this is an amazing piece, because the most important thing that I see people notice all the time is that harshness, the reaction to the water. Like you say, I'm there because people are using too much chlorine typically in pools because it's a larger body of water, so they're throwing a bunch in there. A hot tub like MasterSpas is easily manageable. So you're going to be able to do this and maintain clean water for your family.
So what does the maintenance on something like this look like?
Yeah, it's a great question. We hear it all the time. The maintenance on a MasterSpa hot tub is taking your filters out once a month. Now, you may choose to do it once a week. Like, I'm kind of that guy, right? But the cleaner you keep the filters, the cleaner your water is going to be. It's not rocket science. But at the end of the day, you're going to take the filters out and you're going to soak them overnight, let them dry with a nice filter cleaner in a bucket, let them dry off, put them back in. The copper zinc core like this, you would not take out. You would take this out. In other words, you wouldn't clean this because this is all natural, okay? So take the filter out. There's 2 filters here. Just let them soak overnight like we just mentioned, and that's where you're going to be. Ultimately, we talked about your family. There's some wonderful safety features that I just want to point out to you, okay? One of them is our covers. We make our own covers, and there are child safety locks on the covers as well. So you can have peace of mind. There's actually a lock, and our crews will come out and attach the polymer skirt to the cover itself. And you'll be able to have a little set of keys to that and lock it down. So it's a great deterrent. And I'll talk to you about the covers a little bit more. But I want to point out that feature for you also. Now, with younger children, especially with this LSX, this is a dual functional step-down seat and relief seat.
Oh, wow.
And I want you to see here. This is a secondary seat here that has no jets. That's for the people that just really want jets. They just want to sit. That might be you sometime where you just want to enjoy the ambiance. But I'm going to invite you to go in here and just pick the seat that you want to sit in and see how all that luxury feels.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing that pretty good.
Well, I think I want to take the captain's chair.
There you go. So that's your neck and shoulder therapy.
Oh my goodness.
We were talking about how you're going to fit perfectly in that. And this breaks the myth when you're short. Because this captain seat actually functions so nicely for you for you to not have to worry. And now you got the back of the legs right there, right? And the back of your thighs, the back of your knees, the back of your calves.
And yeah, that hits right there on my shoulders. The water line wouldn't go like way up into my face.
Yeah, you're good. You're absolutely in absolutely perfect shape. And this is what luxury looks like, right?
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think of what you're seeing from over there?
I could see my family in this for sure.
Why don't you check out the lounge?
Of course.
You just slide right in.
Ooh.
So how does the lounge feel relative to the ergonomic design places for your legs?
This is really, really relaxing. I could easily see myself falling asleep right now.
Yeah, it fits you like a bug, and you're just nice. You're kind of cozied up in there.
Yes.
And that's what's unique about the LSX lounge design. It really gives you the comfort because you can't get that right in water.
Right. Well, and I'd have my nice drink right here too.
There you go. You can't forget that. Got to have some cocktails, right? All right. So everything that's given that you've seen here, as you compare everything that we've talked about today, how do you feel about this as something that you may want to take home?
I think I'm ready to do it.
You
Yes.
are?
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that because I think it's a perfect fit.